everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are finishing up October's 2023 book boxes. These came a little bit late, so they did not get added into the other book boxing, which had a lot, which is probably good because that one already had enough in it. So we are finishing off with the Fairyloot Young Adult box and a Twisted Retreat box. So I believe they are both October, but we're gonna check just in case. But they should be. They should be the last two for October, and anything I get from now on should be November boxes. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start with the Twisted Retreat box. If you don't know what Twisted Retreat is, I am a rep for them, but I still am giving my honest opinion. If I don't like something, I don't like something. So don't worry about that. And I do have a rep code for, I'm such a bad rep. I think it's like 5% off everything in the store, something like that. But it's down below. I think it's just my name. I'm so bad at it, I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get into the Twisted Retreat box. It is quite heavy, so I'm excited to see what's in there. So first we have the little spoiler sheet, the Twisted Times, and it is, oh, it's their 1-year anniversary box. Exciting. And this is the October 2023 box. So we'll go over the spoilers at the end. Here is a bit of a sneak peek in there. There's a lot, it's really heavy. I'm curious what's in here. So first item that I see right on top, remember this is still Halloween stuff. We're still on Halloween stuff. And this is a horror box. This is a horror box. So everything is going to be horror related. So this is like their ultimate thing. So this says, they're here, Poltergeist 1982 salt and pepper shakers. Very cool. My ring light absolutely hates anything that is even remotely shiny. Oh, and if you don't know, Unplugged just announced that they're not doing, I don't know if it's adult boxes too. They're not, I know they're not doing young adult anymore, but they're gonna do like special editions and stuff like that. So that's interesting, but they are continuing Twisted Retreat. So I am happy about that. Okay, so there was some little wrapping in there. They were very well wrapped. And here are the salt and pepper shakers. Oh my gosh. These are hilarious. These are absolutely hilarious. They look so funny. And this one doesn't even have a mouth because it's the pepper shaker. Yeah, that's hilarious. They're very funny. I am personally not a fan of getting salt and pepper shakers. Book boxes were doing them for a very long time, so I just have them scattered throughout the house. So it's not my favorite item, but I do think they're well made. And you could probably just use them as Halloween decorations instead because they don't like 100% look like they would be salt and pepper shakers. Very quickly, we have the tarot card, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th card. I like that one. Some of these I don't know like the fandom sometimes, and I'm like, or like I do and I haven't watched it, but big fan of Friday the 13th. Okay, we have a little item, which looks like a little voodoo doll. That's adorable. This is so cute. That's such a cute little keychain. He reminds me a little bit, like, take the coloring aside, kind of looks like if you've seen Trick or Treat, the movie. Kind of looks like that a little bit, like that little pumpkin thing that runs around. So that's cute. Kind of freaks me out a little bit, but it's cute. Next, I feel like I should go for the large item. Yes, okay. So here's the weight. Here is the weight. This is very heavy. Very curious. Oh, what this is. Okay, so we have, is this a cheese board? Because that's definitely like a cheese spreadable knife kind of thing, or a butter knife. I think that's a cheese knife. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Hold on. It's a butter dish. It's a huge butter dish. This thing is massive. Oh my gosh. And it says 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, butter lock your door. That is awful. That is like actually an awful pun. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's actually really, really nice. And I like that it has its own like little knife. And I think it's just, yeah, there's nothing on. There's no design on that. It's just a little butter knife. That's actually really nice. So that's how it looks on top. And then it's just, this thing is heavy. And then you put the butter in there. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Probably will use this. I think my husband's gonna be a little freaked out by this. I might have to put something covering his face because he is gross looking. I feel like I would have wanted it like this because I don't want to stare at Freddy while I'm eating, okay? But I actually do like this. Is very well made. It's so heavy. Like, this is such a nice item. And I definitely can say that I've never gotten a butter dish in a book box before. Okay, next we have some sort of food item, sugar-free, slumber shots, melatonin and herbal blend for restful sleep. 1 pack is 4 days. As long as these don't have aspartame in them, because I'm allergic to aspartame, I would use these. They're mango flavored. I actually do have issues with sleeping, and this would be, I take, what is it? I think it's called Zzz. It's whatever they're called. They're like little gummies. They're melatonin gummies. I just take 1 instead of the recommended 2 because the one time I took 2, it messed me up. They messed me up. I was walking around like this, and my husband was like, "Did you take drugs?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I did." I've never taken drugs, so I don't know what it feels like, but I feel like if I had taken drugs before, that's what it would have felt like. But I was walking around like doing this around the house. So I learned my lesson. Don't take 2 of those. Only take 1. And 1 worked fine to put me to sleep. So I think I will actually try these out. Very interesting choice. But yeah, they have full ingredients on the back so you can check to make sure you're not allergic to anything. But yeah, I'm curious to try these. I'm a little nervous. But we're gonna try them out. Next item is also heavy. Looks like a little pouch, like maybe it's gotta have something more in it than just like a coin purse, because this thing is heavy. So we have Dexter's Precision Nail Care Set. Oh, I love that says Dexter. Dexter's one of my favorite shows until, if you know, you know, and you stop at a certain season. If you've seen the show, you know. You stop at a very specific season. Ooh, these are nice. Wow. This is definitely, my husband's gonna love this. Like, I'm definitely gonna use it too, but my husband is very particular about, like, cleanliness with his fingernails and his hands, so he's gonna love this. It is very cool looking. They have everything in here. Dang, this is neat. Okay, I like this. This is very nice. This is one of the nicer, like, you get a lot of cuticle care things in book boxes. I feel like a lot of times they go through, like, I feel like when they lose like momentum of what they want to do, they're like, oh, let's put more nail care in there. This is one of the nicer ones to me. This is very, very nice, very easily to travel with, and it had everything in there. Like, there was a very big assortment of things. All right, so this one is Twisted or Treat, the Vampire Lestat Face Cream. I don't know if I'll be able to use this one, but let's check out the smell. I will pass this off to probably one of my friends because I don't really put anything on my face because my face tends to break out very easily. I have a history of eczema. I feel like you guys know this stuff if you've watched any of these videos before. And my face and my arms break out really, really easily, and my hands. So I have to be careful what I put on them. Although as I've gotten older, it's not as bad, but there's always that fear that something's gonna happen. Okay, so there's the box again, and we have, it's quite large. It's like quite a large box. Oh, this is by the Bath Apothecary, and they have the full ingredients on the back if you're getting this and you are also allergic to anything specific. So opening it up, very nice cover so it doesn't get everywhere. Oh, this might actually be okay. It's just got like a generic, like almost sunscreen smell to it. It's very like jelly. It's very jelly. I might be able to use this. I am probably going to give this one a shot because, again, it's fragrances is what really kills me, what's added to things. But that smells very generic glycerin sunscreeny. So that actually might be okay. So we're going to try this one out. This looks really cool. Very, very jelly. I wasn't expecting it to be jelly. Okay, we've still got one more thing before the book. I have a nondescript little box. And it is, oh, the next candle. Okay, so there does tend to be a candle. Again, my biggest problem with candles is I can't burn certain scents. And I don't think I've gotten a single candle. Oh, my eyes are already starting. This one's bad. Oh, man. Okay, so that is the front. We definitely have a Jason Voorhees mask and knives on the top, or good God, machetes on the top. Yeah, I can't do that. That is a very, oh man, my eyes might be red the rest of this video. That is a very masculine scent. And I cannot do that. I cannot do that one. This is my biggest disappointment. They need to put more fruity or baked goods scented things in here, because people in general have problems with perfumey scents. So only a very small portion of people are going to be able to burn this and not have a reaction. So it's fine to put some in, but they should not be all of them. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one I've gotten this year, and every single one has been like a perfumey scent to it, which is very unfortunate. And again, they need to switch to something more generic that doesn't bother more people. Okay, so moving on, we are on to the book. So let's look at what the book is. So the book for this month is Ghost Tamer. This was not in any kind of wrapping, which is not my favorite, but then I don't like plastic. That's the problem. I don't like plastic, but there's got to be something protecting it, like even like wrapping paper, just something something to protect it. It was just sitting at the bottom with nothing on it. But anyway, this is gorgeous. Ghost Tamer. I love this color scheme. Death is one thing, it's what you do afterward that matters. That looks so cool. And when we open it up, it's got a really cool interior. And then we have, oh, this looks cool. Oh, and there's stuff on the back. Okay, so we have on the back, oh, this looks like the normal dust jacket, maybe. I don't know what the normal one looks like, but that looks really, really cool. That looks really awesome. So either cover looks really neat. And then on the actual book, that looks so cool. I love that. Ghost Tamer, and on the back, it's the same thing, just without the title. And then on the side, Ghost Tamer with the author name. Yeah, that looks really neat. And then on the back, it's the same as the front. We have the signed page. So this looks really cool. I really love how this one looks. Oh, and then I always forget, we have digital edges, which look really neat. I like how these look. I don't know what they're trying to be. That feels like it's definitely an eye. Yeah, that definitely looks like an eye. But they look really cool. Again, don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but it looks really neat. Let's talk about what this book is about. A terrible loss, an otherworldly gift. Nobody said the afterlife was easy. Aspiring comedian Rayleigh is the sole survivor of a disastrous train wreck. Faced with the intense grief of losing her best friend, she realizes that someone is following her and has been following her all her life. Trouble is, no one else can see him. For a ghostly tag-along, Casper's not so bad. He might even be exactly the partner Rayleigh needs to fight the evil spirit hell-bent on destroying her. Rayleigh and her spectral friend must learn why this demonic spirit is haunting her, and how she can stop him before he destroys her life and her soul. Which, much to her chagrin, means she needs the help of a psychic, although she's sure they are charlatans, and must rid herself of the pesky ghost hunter who's interested in exploiting her new abilities. That's interesting. I've never heard of this book. That's really interesting. I'm excited to try this one out. Here's the side. I missed that in the back. Yeah, this sounds really, really good. I'm pretty excited about this book. I, again, haven't heard anything about it, but it has a very interesting urban fantasy kind of feel vibe to it. And I haven't read that many urban fantasies, but I have a couple that are on my list. So I'm excited to try this one out. Let's very quickly go through the spoilers. We have the Dexter Cuticle set, designed by Library for this box. Nightmare on Elm Street Butter Dish, designed by Stellar Dreams. Then we have Poltergeist Salt and Pepper Shakers that were designed by the Twist or Treat team. With the Friday the 13th candle, it says it smells like incense, cherries, and murder, but it didn't smell like cherries at all. This smelled straight up incense and a forest. Sleep Shot Gummies by the Seattle Gummy Company. Interview with a Vampire Face Cream. That was done by, what did I say? Because it doesn't say on here. It was Bath Apothecary. And then Voodoo Keychain, which is a Twist exclusive. Friday the 13th Death Tarot, inspired by Friday the 13th. So that is everything that is in the box. Here is we already saw it because it did come with the original, so I like both. Both are really, really cool. I'm curious which one I'll like after reading the book. And then the sneak peek for November is it includes a large ceramic item. There's also a wearable item, a mega creepy candle, and there's going to be 2 hardcover books, exclusive books. Book 2 is going to be signed by the author. That's amazing. I actually don't know how many more boxes I'm getting from them, because like I said, I am a rep, so I am getting their boxes sent to me to show you guys. So I don't know exactly when. I don't know if I'm going through December or going through just this month. I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like it's through December, but I don't 100% know. I'll let you guys know if I remember, but, or if I just stop getting them. But yeah, I actually really like this box. I like the book. The book sounds really interesting. I like the cuticle thing. I'm definitely going to use the cuticle one. I'm going to try out the face cream. Bath Apothecary always has pretty good stuff. The butter dish is fun. The butter dish is funny. I'm going to use that. And then I like the sleep gummies. I'm going to try them because I have tried melatonin gummies before and they do seem to work pretty well. And I like the little voodoo keychain. I think that's cute. The only thing that I don't like is the candle. I don't like the candle. I have said my 2 cents on it. And then the salt and pepper shakers are fine. They could have done something a little more fun because, like, I don't know. This doesn't scream poltergeist at me, so they could have done something a little bit more fun with these. But they are just cute little decorations as well. This will probably go into my October decorations because it's just cute little ghosty. So I'm pretty happy with this box. And I feel like, again, with big ticket items, you want it to be really nice, and I feel like that butter dish is really, really nice, so I'm happy with that. All right, that is one book box down, and we're moving on to the young adult Fairyloot box. I'm really excited to open this one up. I don't think I've seen any spoilers for this one. I may have. I feel like I'll know once I start opening it, but I think I've been pretty good. I did get this one considerably later, it seems, than a lot of people, so I feel like I've definitely seen a couple things. Whatever, let's open it up and see what is inside. Okay, so here is, oh, tons of squigglies, so no sneak peek. Here is the spoiler card. Gorgeous artwork as usual. Enchanted Forest, October 2023. I feel like a lot of book boxes this month went Enchanted Forest route for October compared to like spooky season, which is interesting because I think Illumicrate and Owlcrate also had more of a foresty vibe than a spooky vibe. And to me, foresty vibe is more November, so that is very interesting that they did it that way. Okay, first item. There's just so many like peanuts that I had to throw a bunch out of the thing. So first thing we have are, what is this? What is this? Drink Me. Is this, I feel like that's Alice in Wonderland, right? What are these? Am I like missing? Okay, there's a bunch in here. One second. Okay, so we have, these are definitely Alice in Wonderland inspired. So we have 2 red ones that say Drink Me. There's the other red one. And then we have 2 black ones that say, did I have that the right way? That say Eat Me. So definitely Alice in Wonderland. They are, this one is all kind of chewed up. That one looks a little better. But what are they? They have a hinge on them. I'm so scared of breaking it because it's very flimsy plastic. Okay. Don't know what it is, but this is how it opens. Like that. I dropped one. Okay, that's how it opens. I don't know what this is. Oh, and there's a little thing on the, oh no, it's just a Fairyloot bag. It says bag clips. So like chip bag clips. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I'm not impressed with this. I'm not super happy with this. I don't really like the design. It's very cheap feeling. It's very cheap. Like these feel like they are going to break. I am not a fan of these, but we'll see. I could use them and end up really liking them, but the design just looks not great. It's basically I could peel this off, I think. I could peel this whole design off. But they got like these cheap things and then they just printed a little bit of a design on them. So I'm not the biggest fan, but we'll see what's in the rest of the box. I hope it's better than this. Okay, next item is in this cute little box. This is Happily Ever After Spoon, designed by Blanca Designs. Happily Ever After Spoon. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. Okay, this is like looking handmade, Happily Ever After. This, I like this. This is more what I was kind of expecting. And this is very foresty. This definitely fits the vibes. So happily ever after. Here's the actual spoon. This is so cute. And then it's a little mushroom. I love this. This is very, very cute. Haven't seen anything like this before. Very happy with that one. I thought this was the book that I was pulling out. I'm like, why was it just thrown on the top? We have a photo album. We used to get these a lot. It's been a while since I've gotten one, but this one's actually really pretty. So we have the front that looks like this. And then obviously giant open area for pictures, which I feel like the spoiler card could almost fit in here. Let's see. It literally is the perfect size to fit the spoiler card. And it looks really pretty. Maybe I'll put spoiler cards in here. That's funny. But I do wish for a picture album it was split in half so that I could put 2 pictures that are more like regular size instead of this giant thing. But you can always make this into like a scrapbook kind of thing. Just like cut your paper into a size like this and you can glue pictures on it and then put it in that way. So that way it's not just like one small picture and a giant thing. So that's cool. And then the side looks like this, very whimsical feeling. And then the back looks like that. So I like it. It's really pretty. Again, I just wish it was split in the middle. Okay, next we have this box, the Forest Grimm, which I think is actually our book this month. Embroidery kit. Okay, this makes me very happy. Designed by Forensics and Flowers. I actually love doing embroidery. I have a couple embroidery sets upstairs that I had been working on before I switched to crocheting. I like crocheting better, but I actually really like embroidery. It's very calming and relaxing, and I can do it while I watch Greek, because I'm rewatching all of Greek right now, which is so much fun. So here is the inside. Let's see, because there should be a frame. Oh, I love that. That's different. This is actually a really nice frame. I wasn't expecting such a nice frame, because I think ones that we've gotten in the past are just like the generic hoops. So yeah, this looks really, really good. I'm going to keep this to keep everything in here though, because you can really easily lose embroidery stuff because it's so small. And then in our little packet, we should have a design and fabric and potentially a needle. I don't know if they included the needle in here, but I assume they did because some people don't have needles. Okay, I'm trying to be very careful. Okay. So here is the design that we're going to be doing. That's actually pretty elaborate. Oh man, but it doesn't look like it's really extensive stitches. Yeah, it looks like very simple stitches, because I was doing one upstairs that was very complicated and I was very confused. But that looks like pretty simple stitches, and that would be so pretty. And it's on green fabric, and it gives you a whole guide of like how to do it. So that's fantastic. And if you are confused about stitches and stuff, you can go online pretty easily and find like how to do it kind of things. Okay, and then there is our fabric, our design. So that is really cool. You just put this in the center and then you start working on it. There is no needle, so you would have to have your own needle, which if you have any type of sewing kit, you should have any type of needle, but you would have to get a needle if you don't have one. But yeah, I love that. I think the design is really, really cute, and I don't think it'll be too hard for beginners to pick up. So very excited about that. I love getting stuff like this. I love crafting items. That's like my favorite thing to get in book boxes. So book boxes, put more crafting items in your boxes. Okay, next item. I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak out because we have Emily Wilde overlays. I am so excited. I hope they look good. I gave Emily Wilde's, I read Emily Wilde's earlier this year. I gave it a 5-star. I gave the second one a 3, I think. I did not like the second book, but I am, fingers crossed, waiting. Hopefully the third one is better, but loved the first one. Loved the first one. One of my favorite books from this year, and I am so excited. Please look good. Please, please, please. Please look good. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This artwork is perfect. Okay, let's Let's go through them. I'm so excited. Okay, so first one, we have Emily Wilde. Yeah, you can see them fine like this. Emily Wilde working in the snow with her little friend. Oh, I feel like a lot of this is not going to make sense if you have not read it yet. But she is clearing a path for the Fae. It's so cute. She looks exactly like I pictured her too. I'm so excited. Oh man, they do not have page markers. Oh no. Okay, hopefully that's in the spoilers or there's something online that we can find to put them at the correct pages. And then we have Wendell and Emily Wilde, and Wendell is looking at the tree. Wendell's being his normal weird self, and her with the dog. Is it Shadow? I can't remember if the dog's name is Shadow. It looks so good. He's pretty much what I thought he would look like as well. Ugh. I love this book. I love this book so much. Yes, I love that. That looks great. And then my personal favorite, Emily Wilde and her dog. Ugh. These are so good. Yeah, this is a huge win for me. If you don't like this book, this is really sad because I feel like this is like the item in this box. To me, this is the item. So I am so sorry if you did not like Emily Wilde and you got this or you haven't read it yet. But if you haven't read it yet, you can figure out where these go. Makes me want to reread the book. That's how much I love these. I'm so excited. I am so excited. And then the last thing we have are the tarot cards. Okay, this looks like Merida from Brave. Is it? It's either Merida from Brave or it's the girl from Fire maybe, but it looks just like Merida, I think. And then we have, this looks like the character from Cinderella is Dead, which I did not like that book, but that looks like Cinderella is Dead, but this one could be the girl from Fire. I don't know. We're gonna have to see which one this one is because to me it's like 100% Merida, but I feel like that's weird for Fairyloot to put a Disney character. That doesn't make a lot of sense, right? This one's definitely Cinderella is Dead, I believe. Now we are down to the book, and afterwards again we will do spoilers. I really want to check what the tarot cards are, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna be good. We have our extras in here. So we have the beautiful bookmark, perfectly aligned on there. We have the Fairy Scoop, which we'll look at the end. And we have the artwork for the book, which is beautiful. This looks so good. This makes me want to read the book. That's the thing about this artwork and the author letter. That's the thing about the artwork is the artwork, I want it to like inspire me to want to read the book. And this has inspired me to want to read the book. So I'm very excited. Is this like a Little Red Riding Hood retelling kind of thing going on? That's kind of what it looks like. Okay, this is this way. Okay, reveal. So first of all, black edges, which I feel like we haven't gotten solid black edges for a while. Let's see what the book is. I like this. I don't think this is that different from, oh, and there's different edges. I don't think this is that different from the original. I want to say the original is white. I'll pop up the original right here. But I like the green. The green makes it feel like Christmas though. Especially with her like in the middle. This definitely has got to be a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, right? Oh, and this is Catherine Purdy. She wrote, did she write Bonecryer's Moon? I loved that duology. Please let that be her. I don't know if it's her or not. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure. Is this the author of Bonecryer's Moon? Anyway, I love that book, so if it is, I'm gonna be very excited. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Once Upon a Dark Time, The Forest Grimm. This is definitely a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. That looks so good. Tell me again, Oh, okay. I gotta remember how to say it. So actually, what's really funny, I think it's Grandmay. I'm gonna say the Canadian version of it. My mom's side of the family is French Canadian. They came from Canada and they all spoke French. And my grandmother we called Meme, spelled M-E-M-E-R-E. And my grandfather was Pepe, P-E-P-E-R-E. So it's very similar. So if it said the same, this would be Grandmay. based on how I was taught how it's said from French Canadians. So it may be different with like French people from France, but according to my very limited knowledge of French Canadian from my family, they said it May. So Grand May. Interesting. That's cool. Okay, so I did not show this side. Okay, so that is the gorgeous digital edges on this side. I love how that looks. Again, this feels like a Christmas book. I don't know what it is. It's very Christmassy, but this is cool. Oh, and this artwork. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's look under the dust jacket first. They went pretty all out for this book, and I really like what's under here. This is not my normal style I am into, but the gothicness of this, so good. This feels like a twisted fairy tale, and I love it. This is so cool looking, and I love this. This is my favorite panel. This is such a cool panel. Okay, I love this. This is phenomenal. Very excited about this. Whoo, this looks cool. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this panel's really good too. Oh, this is exciting. This is very, very exciting. Okay, under the dust jacket, we also have some really cool things going on. We have this like matte feeling cover. I'm not even gonna try and say that. That looks awesome though. The side is gorgeous, and then the back is with some mushrooms. I feel like this box did a really good job of capturing, like, the only thing is the Alice in Wonderland stuff. I didn't like the Alice in Wonderland bag clips, but everything else in here is really good. So that is the inside. That is stunning artwork, and there's silver foiling. This is the definition of the artwork that I love. And then we have our signed page. Can never tell if it's digital or not. I believe it's digital. I think that's digital. Oh yeah, Bonecryer's Moon. Yep. Okay, yeah, so same author as Bonecryer's Moon. And then we have the back, which is different. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so good. This is so good. Let's talk about what this book is about. Once upon a time, villagers would whisper their desires to the Book of Fortunes, and its pages would reveal how to obtain them. All was well until someone used the book for evil. Afterward, the branches of the forest grim snatched the book away and the village withered. The villagers tried to make amends with the forest, but every time someone crossed its border, they never returned. Despite the warning from her fortune-telling grandmother, Clara embarks on the journey into the deadly forest to procure the Book of Fortunes, to reverse the curse and save her mother and village. Clara's friend Axel puts aside his longing for her to join the journey. The young travelers have set their minds to defying fate and daring to accomplish what no one else has been able to before. Alas, the forest, alive with dark, deadly twists on some of our most well-known fairy tales, has a mind of its own. I'm so excited for this. This is so cool. Oh, there's a little... See, I've been trying lately to read stuff about the author, and this is adorable. Catherine Purdy was trained in classical acting. She studied in England and met her husband when they were cast opposite each other in a Shakespeare play. That's so cute. That is adorable. Okay, very excited. Very, very, very excited to read this one. I definitely think Fairyloot won in this. I know it's not a competition, but Fairyloot, to me, this was a fantastic box. I really, really liked this. Everything in it. Those page overlays are amazing. I'm so excited to use the embroidery kit. I'll probably do that tonight while watching Greek. And yeah, I'm like very excited. And the book, I'm very, very excited about the book. The book definitely blew it away. I'm so excited for dark fairy tale things happening, and I've loved books previously by this author, so very exciting. I don't know how many times I can say very exciting, okay? Again, the only thing that I was not a fan of were the bag clips. But everything else was so nice that I feel like it was just a budget issue. This feels like they put so much thought into the other items, and then they got to a final item and they're like, we have no more money. So the bag clips are like kind of a throwaway item, but everything else in here, I really, really like. Okay, let's talk about spoilers. First, the Fairy Scoop, and it is going to have a sequel. Boo. Man, I just want standalones, guys. I just want standalones. Okay, so there is going to be a sequel. So starting off with spoilers, we have the embroidery kit, which was designed by Forensics and Flowers. Does not have, it's just Enchanted Forest. Mushroom spoon designed by Blanca Designs, just a 4C item. Cottagecore item. Photo album designed by Warwick Art. Also, I think is this fandom neutral besides those two. So the first three were basically fandom neutral. Overlay set designed by CYT Draws, Emily Wilds. Then the bag clips were designed by Blanca Design, inspired by Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Thing is, I actually like the design. I don't know. It was put on as such a cheap item that I was just kind of like, eh. Tarot cards of the month. We have, oh, apparently both items are from Cinderella is Dead. Okay, so I never, I DNF'd it. So I really only met one of the characters and didn't really meet the other one because I DNF'd it early. So the tarot card set features Sophia as the Three of Moons card and Constance as the Four of Moons card. The characters are from Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Barron and are beautifully illustrated by the talented Rosalind Arts. The Forest Grimm has an exclusive cover, a reversible dust jacket and foil on the hardcover by Rachel Bostic illustration, digital sprayed edge with a solid sprayed top and bottom, foiled artwork on the end papers by Gianni Philly, a digital signature, and an exclusive bonus content. Don't forget to check out the author letter, which also is Gianni Philly. So if you want to look at it, here is the spoiler card. That is everything in the box. Like I said, I really liked it. The page overlays probably are my favorite. I'm torn between that and the embroidery kit, but really enjoy this. I'm excited to read this book more than anything else. I'm really excited. It sounds so cool. It sounds like the perfect November book. So maybe, I can't remember what Fairyloot did for September. Maybe they do, don't they do September as their October boxes basically, or their Halloween boxes? I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the unboxings. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future unboxings. As usual, I'll have the same unboxings as I did in this month as next month. Minus Evernight, of course, because that one's every 3 months or 4 months. Yeah, and make sure you comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like, what you thought about the boxes, etc. The usual things. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.